Alright, RNGesus, help me. Nope, not helping me there. Ooh, we got a 6-1 bow. Don't see the points of premium. It's so... Premium's good for econ in general. I typically just do refining for my econ. Because it's, you know, basically a low effort way to make some coin. You know, on this account, you know, we've been free to play the entire time, and we're probably at, if I had to say, like, what's my net worth right now, probably around 50 mil, and we've been playing for 2 weeks on this server. But I do stream full time, and I've put a lot of hours into Albion over that same time frame, so, you know, take that for what you will. And we're doing all sorts of different types of content. I think we've given away about 10 million in prizes over the last maybe week. So it just depends, I think, on what you're doing. But I do a lot of open world and a lot of 4vx. I would say on our PvP we're probably a little bit profitable overall. Not huge because, you know, you win some, you lose some, and when you're going just as 4 people, there's always that risk. But yeah, I do like crafting just for the income on premium. I also like the learning points because that really helps a new account. But the learning points, I think, is actually the most beneficial part of doing that content. I'm actually not looking for loot in these camps. I would prefer to get green chests, which are going to give me the fame books. Because in a T7 zone, it's, you know, between doing the camp and getting the green chest books, you're getting close to 250,000 things per camp. And that's why I believe that they're really worth doing. I mean, it's less than, so in the same zone, if you did one spiky mob, it's 330,000 fame. You know, that's also worth it. But at this time of day, due to the traffic, it's much more difficult to come across those mobs that are still alive. If it's late at night, especially like today's Monday, so late night today when we're playing, and we will be streaming all the way to that point, then you're going to get a much better chance at getting the higher fame mobs for sure. Yeah, so the LP, what I generally use the LP for is just what you mentioned, is the gathering. When I'm doing roads content, and I'm typically always doing like 4vx roads, generally the way we do it is, if everybody has T8 gathering, each person brings a tool. And they're responsible for gathering whatever that specific resource. And we will only be looking for aspects and titans that are enchanted unless they're T8. If it's a T8 base, I'll still do that, but that's all we're looking for. And if we come across one, we'll do it. And that's pretty much the only reason why I want to get my gathering leveled up, is because when you are doing 4vx and, you know, you're having like a dead lull and you're just not running into groups, at least you're making some income while you're doing that. And, you know, we do blue chests as well, but we often skip any of the blue chests that are, you know, subpar. If it's not a knight or something, then you usually don't even bother. So I think that has a lot to do with it as well. I'm only killing this because I still need the achievement for the open world treasures. And I don't have it yet. Alright. Oh, they're capping the castle. I can hear it. So if you've ever done, see, this is a 7.2 bore. That's money right there. I always see this stuff when I'm out, and I know I can't gather it, and I'm always like, huh, sad. I don't need to gather it, but it's money, and it's just sitting there. It was like earlier this morning, I was running around in FV, and I came across a legendary wisp, and I was like, oh, crap. And so I asked Chad, I was like, does anybody want this? And one dude was like, I'll do it. And so I was like, all right, man, I'll keep an eye on it. And had him come out and do it. Because I feel like unless you have, you know, T8 gathering, the legendary mists really aren't worth it too much. I mean, they're good fame if you're fighting for objectives and things like that, for sure. Free treasure coffer. We take it. It's probably not going to have nothing in it. Oop. Some 50k in treasures. Alright, so I think we do this guy and we'll be good. Oh, we get a map and it's blue. And we're boots on carry weight now. So So we're gonna do this since we're overweight. We're gonna do the boss lair, and then we'll head out. Since the other, yeah, well, once the castle outpost is done, I can do the one up north. But it's just too highly contested right now. Yeah, there's fighting going on right now for that castle outpost, or the castle itself. Sorry. So I haven't done the group stuff in this zone. Oh wow, there's a lot of deaths happening right now. If I was in a rat set right now, I could just go up there. Probably die, but you never know. You could walk away with millions. Alright, what's it gonna be? I'm gonna go with blue again, because we're on the blue streak. No, it's purple. Oh shit, it's the Galantine pair. Let's go. Alright, pray to Argent Jesus, fellas. We want good loot on this, since we're actually going back to Depot after this. What tier? It's T7 Black Sun. Yep. Alright, there we go. What do we get? First purple. 40k, that's depressing. Alright, second purple. 65k, so we're at 100k so far. Last purple. 144k, T7 bow. Alright, that's better. So about 250,000 in that one. So we've got about we've got about 700k on us, minus tools and other stuff. So we'll take that back in Depot. Yeah, dude. It's really a toss-up, bro. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, it's really good. And other times I'm like, man. I think I went, what was the other day? I was streaming. I think I did like 9 or 10 of the solo boss layers. And every single one was blue. And I think the most I got was like a 4.1 item. And the rest was all just runes, bags, souls, relics. That kind of stuff. I think I had a couple of maps, and you know, it was just garbage. But to be fair, it matters what time of day that you're doing them. Aw, man, really? Yeah, so we just found another boss lair on the way back. So we're gonna push our luck. No whammies. Oh, how about that? It's sending us to the exit. Now, it's so close, though, to a transition point on the map that I'm going to have to wait until that one closes before actually doing it. Which is not a big deal. It's just 90-second wait. And the other thing is we're at 98%, so I'm going to have to, like, pop bags and everything. Maybe delete some T4 runes. If it's, like, a purple or something. It's not that one. It's this one. Alright, we'll just sit here and wait on that to be done. And we've all done this in one food, by the way. So we popped one food. And provided we get about 150k off of this dungeon, we'll have done 1 million in the half hour spread. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these bags. Pop these bags. But yeah, we'll probably end up having to trash some stuff to make some room since we're on carry weight. Unless we get some better boots, you know. But yeah, we're already on carry weight on boots as well. Or a better bag, either one. Yeah, yeah. Alright. And the thing is like, with this build, I'm having to wait because I want to play it safe because I'm full of loot, but I would have already killed the boss already and been loot in the chest if I didn't wait, you know? Because it takes me under 90 seconds to usually kill any of the bosses and loot the chests. So we're kind of just waiting on time. There it goes. Alright. Entrance is closed. Let's get to work. Give me a legendary chest. Nope, it's a blue. Alright, so we know this is going to be junk. Do it anyway. I didn't move out of the way in time. It's fine. Alright. 3 blue chests. Will we get anything? We got a T6 cape, folks. That is it. Next. We get a 5-1 Merc hood. Next. Nothing. So, absolute junk. Absolute junk. We're going to delete some of these just to give us enough. I need to lose one more. And now we're within weight limits. Oh yeah. I do remember those the ganker games and the solo dungeons back then. I've been playing total. I've been playing. Well, I originally started when it first launched, and then I took a hiatus, and then came back, and then I've played solid. Now we're going. It's about 4.5 years. I've been on Albion at this point. I really enjoy the game just because I like games that have lethal content. And, you know, I tried Tarkov, for example, but there was just so much rampant cheating going on that it wasn't fun for me anymore. And I played EVE Online for 17 years. That's probably my longest stint in any game. I did EVE Echoes when it launched, ran an alliance there. Yeah, I really enjoy anything that has, you know, a lot of risk to it. So it makes what you do matter a lot more. Alright, so we're depoting. So we've made our set value back. I've already popped the silver bags. But yeah, we've definitely made the value back already. So we're just gonna put everything in here. Oh, more silver bags. Didn't pop those. Alright. Got a spare nature staff. We'll throw that in there. Along with the books. Pretty sure I already looted this. Yeah, just stacking it up. And if you're watching and you want to buy any of my loot tabs, EMV minus 15% in the FE hideout. Happy to sell them. I just don't have time to transport them because I'm always doing content. Alright, so we did, what is this? Help loot a castle outpost chest. Cool. Help loot a castle outpost legendary chest. Oh, dude, that's 200k fame. Nice. Let's grab all those. Some learning points. 200k fame. We're not going to top that. And from, it's Koi Tecmo. List a couple of the games for me, and let's see if I have. Because I've played like a lot of lethal stuff. It's just the maker I might not know off the top of my head. Unless it's something that I played for a long time, then I'll know for sure. Alright, so it looks like all the camps here have reset. So Uncharted Waters I played. That was cool. I didn't play it for very long though. That's true. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, usually I find like I've got to find a good community when I get into a game where I don't stay in it very long. That's always been, you know, a draw for me, is like doing something that the community can also participate in. A game that I do miss that was a lot of fun. It was an MMO that came out years ago. It's called Firefall. And they killed the server. I mean, it's no longer around. I think it was Red 5 Studios made that. I have to go back and look. But that was heck of fun. It wasn't lethal content, but it was really good, like, group play. You would basically place these thumpers on the ground, and they had different sizes, so you could do solo, you could do group, and like just this massive amount of insect swarm would come, and you'd have to like defend it while it got the resources that you needed. And that was a lot of fun. I missed that game. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I put so many hours in Firefall, man. Oh, we're getting another map. Alright, let's go do this map. We're getting a lot of boss layer maps right now. This is unfortunately a lower tier boss layer, and I've never had much good loot from these boss layers. Even if it's a purple, it's not been that good. It's blue.
Then
Yeah, 12K for that chest. Garbage. 25K for that chest. And 13K. Ugh. So all in all, we got like 50K from that. Yeah. Just to keep players around, man. That's why they did it, you know. And they didn't want people leaving. But and we do that in EVE Online because I was a pirate for years in that game. Oh, I played as a wormholer and as a pirate, and I would always check the player and see like how much skill points they had if we killed them, and if it was like brand new, they would die and lose like let's say they lose a 1 mil ship. We're like, bro, here's 50 mil, buy you some new ones, have a good time, you know, like everybody just chip in because, you know, we would make billions in a gate camp all day, and we just send them all their way and they're super happy and they keep playing the game, and it was a good way to not be toxic and help keep people in the game, which is always a tough thing to do when you're playing a lethal game. Or if people just don't understand, hey, they went into a lethal area. That's one of the big ones. Need to eat another food.